Hey everybody, welcome to another challenge stream. This time we'll be trying to tackle this notoriously hard game on the NES, Ghosts and Goblins. I never actually, I've always been intimidated by this game because I've actually only liked the Genesis version, the Ghouls and Ghosts. I really liked that game as a kid. Never played this one as a kid, but until very recently. This was one of those games that I've always thought, I'm never going to beat this game. This is a much harder version than the Ghouls and Ghosts. And from the first level, I actually thought it was just an inferior port, because the first level of both games are very similar to each other. So I thought, why bother beating this one when I can beat the better one? But I figured, hey, after I streamed Ghouls and Ghosts, I figured might as well give the NES version an honest shot. So I kept trying, and watched a bunch of people playing, learned about tricks for each part, practiced a lot, and eventually I think I've got to the point where I can beat it. I've only beaten it once without using any save states or rewind or anything. I played a little bit on the Switch, now I'm going to be playing on the NES Classic with the actual controller. So, yeah. Wish me luck. I don't know how long it will take, but I do believe I can do it, but might be a while. Might be only a couple hours, maybe. Let's see. Let's get into it. Ghosts and Goblins. You can select a third option, a hidden option here. I don't know. What does it do? Oh, just start the game. Oh, Princess Prin was taken. So yeah. Kind of cool that you can see the castle in the distance there. So yeah, the music in this game not really the best. In the sounds kind of annoying compared to the other one. Oh, was that third option like an option with no lives? Oh, two players. That's weird. Well, let's reset. I just wanted to see what would happen there. If I selected. I never tried this before. I always... Wait, what? It's kind of weird. And also don't really know what that symbol is. I mean, what? Anyone have any idea what that's supposed to be? Like a head on a spike, or some kind of piece of metal or armor? Is supposed to be a skull or something? The little select icon? I don't know. But yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, let's give it a shot. Wait, hang on. Okay, now for real. Okay. Yeah, just lying in my underwear in the middle of a graveyard when the demon comes and steals the princess I'm in love with, and so I have to put on my armor. Okay, let's go now. Yeah, the music doesn't sound quite as good, but still pretty catchy. Yeah, these armors are just for points. They don't really restore my armor. There are other items that do restore your armor, but not those ones. What you do want is when the zombie comes with the item base, ooh, you want a better weapon than this one. But not that one. That one, yeah, that one's not a good weapon. The fire. Oh, but I wonder, will he drop? Yeah, I think he won't drop another weapon until I pick this one up. So yeah, this one, not that bad, not the best weapon. But I can do is wait a little bit. See if he'll drop the weapon that I do want, which is the knife, which is has a much faster firing rate. There you go. Aha, this is the... Look at that. Rapid fire. Now here you go. One of the most annoying enemies in video games. I mean, some have called him the Red Devil. I think he's called Red Arimer in the manual. I think that's not Firebrand, the protagonist from Gargoyle's Quest and Demon's Crest. I think he's just another member of that race. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm also timed. I'm out of time. Oh no! I didn't make it. Out of time. Okay, I wasted a lot of time grinding for the dagger, but now that I have the dagger, I can just go straight to the Red Devil, Red Arimer. So yeah, Firebrand I think is just a member of that same race, so I don't think that is the same one. It's just another Red Devil. Otherwise, I think they would show it on the manual, the name of the villain of the character. Oh no, I don't want that one. Yeah, in this game, and weapons don't really disappear if you go away, so you kind of have to try and dodge the bad weapons. So yeah, there's a method to fighting this guy. If you do a jump and turn around, and you do a jump and turn around and press the attack button a bunch of times. You do this. You kind of jump and fire backwards as you're jumping away. So that's the technique to fighting this guy. But it doesn't always work, but it's the best one. So let's try and get a few free shots while he's sleeping or something. Aha. Aha, got it. So you notice the timer is 0:40 seconds. Once I cross this threshold, the timer will reset because I will have reached the checkpoint. I'll have more time for the rest of the level. Look. There is it. Now I have two minutes. Okay. You have a certain amount of time per checkpoint area. Guys aren't that hard, just avoid them, noticing sometimes they go way beyond, so it's not enough to just duck. You have to actually pay attention to where they're going and try to avoid them. Whoa! Ah, come on. Unexpected there, but okay. They're not that dangerous until they get to your level. No, I don't want the fire. You're dodging bad weapons. Don't fire down. Okay, here you go. First boss, the unicorn. See, because he has a single horn on his head. I can just duck beneath his shots. As long as he doesn't come too close to me, I'm fine. Hey. Praise the sun. Just doing just like in Dark Souls. Okay, level 2. Here we go. Just gonna make a run for it. Can't catch me. Leap of faith. There you go. Got past the first area. Got another reached another checkpoint. I do believe I have to either duck or turn around very fast here. Get rid of these guys. And then, whoop. This bird is the most dangerous enemy in this area. I think I can fire through the wall, otherwise it'd be very hard to defeat from the other side. I love their faces they make when they get hit. It's like, ow, 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 stop it, ow. They look kind of annoyed. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, stupid bird, see? That's okay. I can still... It's still possible to finish the level without my armor. Only the red underwear. A little harder though. Sometimes the birds go a little too low. You have to kneel. Ah! And sometimes they just... You just don't hit him. Okay. Well, that gives me another opportunity to try and reach the boss with armor, at least. Kinda like his running animation. It feels like he's very determined. Like he's really running. Kinda reminds me of the running animation of Monster Hunter. Like this. Very exaggerated movements. Hey, stop. Look at that. You stop pooping down from above. Looks like he's pooping blue poop or something. It's very weird. I know they're supposed to be like energy balls or something, but it's still funny the way they crouch before firing downwards. Yeah, sometimes you can bait the bird to appearing at a certain height. Now here it's important that you don't jump or don't climb this ladder, otherwise a torch will appear right over here, and you might as well die, kill yourself instead of getting that torch, and try again. Because then if you get the torch and you die, you still have the torch, and might as well die and still have the knife and try reaching that point again without activating the torch. Here you can just crouch and the red bird will just fly over you. Wait until I'm very... Oh no! Whew. These unexpected birds are very scary. Ah, come on. I really should have ducked there, because sometimes the bird flies towards you, sometimes that red bird flies above you, over you. Okay, continue. Yeah, have a split second to decide whether you're going to jump and shoot or duck and let it fly over you. Yeah, thanks to this game having infinite continues, you can try as many times as you want. Until you get it right. Learn the crit path, or how would they say, the optimal strategy. For example, I know that getting this guy above is better, and then yeah, the second guy won't come back until a bit, and this guy will show up before the guy in the bottom, so it's better to kill this one and then that one and then go down and kill this one. It's the optimal order. As long as the birds don't screw it up. Yeah, sometimes the birds show up unexpectedly. Oh no! Ah! Got surrounded. Okay. Try again. Oh. Okay, go up. I don't need to worry about the guy below. I won't need to go down there anymore. Anyway, so don't have to kill all of those. I think they're called big men in the manual. Whoop! I'm supposed to fire your energy ball so soon. Yeah, if you fire fast enough, you don't get them a chance to fire their energy balls at you. But if the bird shows up while you're trying to kill them, like that, they can mess up and you have to stop firing at them to fire at the bird, and then that gives them a chance to shoot energy balls at you. So yeah, like I said, the bird is the most dangerous enemy in this game, in this level, not the game, but in this level. Wait. See, there comes the bird, and there's his chance to fire these energy balls. See. Now I have to fight this guy. Yeah, sometimes you just have to wait around until they step away from the ladder enough so you have enough room climb up and hit them. I think there is a way to like bait them into going a certain way or another way. There you go. Yeah, it's better when the bird comes from the same direction as they are in, because then you get to keep firing and kill the bird as well. But if they come from the opposite direction, then you have to stop firing at the goblin or the big man. And oh dear. Oh no. Okay. Come on, max DPS. There we go. Okay. Safe for now. Get away from me, bird. Oh. Okay, maybe I should bait the bird into appearing. Okay, now I'll come over here and wait. This one to fly over. Okay. Try and bait him into not appearing at the worst possible. Whoa! Dang it. Yeah, when I jumped there, I tried firing the knife as I'm going down, so I can try and hit that little demon in midair, but sometimes it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, then the extra challenge is trying to beat the game while talking about it, because yeah, I've beaten this one once before, but I didn't have to talk to them. I'm doing it. Ah. So this is an extra challenge. Might as well get rid of you while you're gone. Ah. Okay. Yeah, as long as those guys up above, sometimes the guys above will drop their blue poop while I'm fighting one of them, the guys below. Oh no! Come on, max DPS! Yeah. Okay, still have my armor. Doing better this time. Okay. Switch to show up again. Okay, now duck here. There we go. Come on, bird, I know you're gonna show up at the worst possible time. No? Okay, ah! I knew it! He did show up at the worst possible time. Ah. Oh, hey, Super 3DK, welcome. So yeah, it is possible to learn the patterns of all the enemies in the level, so you know exactly what to expect at each time. So you kind of develop a rhythm to it. You know exactly. Oh, first I do this, then I do that, then this, then that. Okay. Yeah, there was a major roadblock at a very late level that I'll talk about it when I get there. But yeah, there was one level that was very, very challenging because I really didn't know what to do there. Okay, he's walking away. Get rid of this bird. Okay, it's gonna be a while until the next bird shows. No, it won't. Okay. Yeah, like next time I'm going to wait until the bird shows up before jumping on the platforms, so he doesn't show up at a bad time like before. Duck here. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the next one. There we go. Okay. Come on. Okay. What? Okay. See, this time he dove a little closer to me instead of diving in from above. I had only half a second to predict where he was going. I actually forgot about that bird, and when I saw that red thing, I thought, whoa, what's a torch doing there? I forgot it was a bird. Whoa. Okay, that was my mistake there. Gotta keep remembering to press select 2 times, then press start. If I press start right away, I'll just go back to the beginning. Okay. This time, try not to screw it up. Wish I practiced a little bit before the stream, but then I think I'll have get a little too fatigued of this game, because you have to play quite a bit to get to practice, so I might as well only play during the stream so I don't get too tired in the middle of it and still have enough energy. Didn't turn around in time. Whoop. Okay. Can still do this without armor. Just now we're in hard mode. You notice they have little heart tattoos on their shoulders? Kind of cute. Ah, come on, bird. Don't mess it up. Ah. Yeah, when the bird comes from the opposite direction, they always mess me up. I get. Okay. Yes, there is some. Whoops. Some RNG involved in this game. Sometimes it goes in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. But at some point you get good enough that even bad RNG, you're able to adapt. That's how you play these hard. That's how you win these hard games. With bad RNG, you get. See? Okay. You can adapt like this. I know that the bird was going to give him an opportunity to fire, so I preemptively went up the stairs. Get rid of you. Come on. You don't sneak up behind me. Ah, like you did. Ah. Trying to get the one on the left so he wouldn't sneak up behind me. The one on the right snuck up behind me. I mean, maybe you'll remember which levels you've seen. Did you complete an entire playthrough? I mean, the first. Did you reach the first part of the playthrough, or did you stop at a specific level? Because if I get to a level that you haven't seen before, then that would answer where you stopped. Yeah, see see the guy on the top. The guy on the top will show up before the guy on the bottom, so it's better to try and focus on the top left. Okay. Ah, you showed up again. Ah. Thinking. Ah. Okay. At least they don't respawn if you move out of the... If you move them out of the screen like in Ninja Gaiden or something. Doesn't matter how far away you go, they remain dead, so... That makes them a little easier. Come on. Okay. I know the bird's going to show up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see? Fire in midair and got the little demon. Okay, where are you going? Okay. This time I was ready for you. Oh no! Dang it. Was not ready for the elevator, to hit the elevator. I was expecting to jump over it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm committing a lot of like, rookie mistakes that I didn't commit in a long time. I'm kind of worried for the rest of this playthrough now. Get rid of you, then get rid of you. Or the bird. Come on, where? Yeah, there you go. Okay, bird again. Maybe, I wonder if I can count down to when the bird will appear. Like how many seconds till the next one shows up. Uh-oh. Get out! Okay, see? This time I was prepared. Avoid. I knew the bird would give him an opportunity to fire. Oh no! Yeah, there's a little bit of jankiness to the controls in this game because if you duck, like if I duck like this and I go right, see, he doesn't go right. I have to stop ducking and then go press right to go forward. So if you're going down a ladder and you immediately press to the side, oh no, okay. And then he might get like stuck on the ladder. But yeah, if you keep that in mind, you'll remember. Okay, this time I let him fly over. See. Same with going up the ladder. If you're going up the ladder and you don't finish going up completely and you press to the side, he won't go to the side. He'll stay stuck. Other games have more leniency towards their controls. This one doesn't have it. It's pretty precise. Okay. Come on, go away. Okay. Ah! Another one. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Yeah, 2 unicorns this time. Praise the sun. Okay, level 3. Yeah, the numbers are on the end of the levels. This is, even though it's after. Here you can just duck and the bats won't get you. They're kind of scary at first. Oh my god, where do I go? But as long as you duck in time, you don't have to worry. Little penguin? What's that about? What's that about? Whoa! Blue marble, flying blue marble. Yeah, this part's pretty easy, but the part right after this, one of the hardest in the entire game. Okay, reach another checkpoint here. See, that first part, pretty easy. Go away. You too. And there you have it, another red devil, one of the annoying characters in the game. Let's try again. Whew. Got him. I think there are only 4 shots to get him, but he moves around so much that just getting 4 shots on him is very difficult. So yeah, you thought just 1 red devil was enough? Nope, 2. This level has twice as many red devils as the first stage. So let's try again. Oh no! Woo. Come on. Ah. Yeah, you can kind of bait him into jumping, into swooping down at the same time as you're jumping, so you can kind of avoid him. But very hard to avoid him and his shot at the same time. Okay, I know that those little white demons will show up here. There are 2 of them. I'm gonna try trigger one at a time. Let's see. Come on. There, 1. And now the other. There you go. If you come here too close, both of them will attack at the same time and much harder. And that's right, we have a 3rd red devil in this level. Look at that. And sometimes you can glitch them out of the screen. Go by. And jump. And we have a 4th red devil. Okay, escape that one. Phew. And now we have a 5th one. Okay. Got him. Ah! But now I'm a frog. Oh no. Boing, boing. Ah. Fortunately, it runs yeah, it runs out after I jump over this torch because I don't want it. The knife is the best weapon against this next boss, which is this dragon. Look at this guy. Come on. Yeah, go over here, then he goes down. Oh, sometimes he fires. And there. Whoa, first try. Yeah, this is very hard level for me, but because getting rid of 5 red devils, very complicated, but this time I did it. Nice. Okay, yeah, this next level, the easiest in the game, by far. Jump here, jump on these clouds, I think, they're moving platforms. Only one tricky jump that's coming up here, and this one. Ah. Nope. Got an extra life, but if you have infinite continues, what does an extra life mean? Okay, gotta go all the way back. This one doesn't go where I want, so I have to make my way. Whoa! Come on. I have to make my way back to the beginning and try that tricky jump again. Sinister music. Okay, time for the tricky jump again. Okay, there. Now the rest is very easy. I can get off. There. And another red devil, but I don't actually have to fight you. I can just go away and reach the checkpoint. Now doesn't even matter if you kill me or not. I've reached the checkpoint. If you kill me, I'll just respawn right here. And I don't have to deal with you. See? At the beginning of this bridge of fire. I'll just make a run for it. Ignore all the little demons, little imps, and jump over the fire. I'm a frog again. Oh no. Oh no. Shouldn't have jumped around. Okay, you again. Okay. Using the jump and fire backward method again. But now I have to face another dragon. In the nude. Well, in my underwear anyway. Dang it. Okay, I have to remember his pattern. He goes left, then right, then down, then up, then down again. There's a repeatable pattern that you can learn. Okay, make a run for it, and this time jump over that red armor that turns me into a frog, if it shows up again. Well, yeah, don't have to bother with those guys. Just make a run for it and jump. Now I don't have to bother with you, okay. Right. Yeah, if I fire fast enough, I might... Ooh. Come on. Ooh. If I fire fast enough, I might get 2 shots before he flies off. But now I have to face the dragon. I'm my underwear again. Come on, wake up. Really? Trying to contradict me in when I said that this level was easy? I mean, yeah, apart from the red devil at the end and trying to... the dragon, the level itself is easy. It's the ending of the level that's tricky. Whoa. Yeah, I just keep running, keep holding to the right and jumping at the right times, and I don't have to do much. Okay. Aha, got a free shot. And done. And now I have on my armor against the dragon. Okay. Come on, wake up. And don't fire at me this time. Okay. Go to the side. Every time I shoot him in his body, he grows a little shorter. Okay, wait. Then he goes down. Now jump over him. Come on. And down. Woohoo. Praise the sun. Okay, yeah, this level's not that bad. It's a little tricky, but the one after this, that's the really hard part. So we have this skeleton that pops out if I get too close. Look at that. So it's better to just duck and destroy his skull before you're getting close to him. Come on. Come on. Hey, don't fire down. Ah! Stupid little guy with the carrying over rocks. Take that. Ah. Go up here, because it's better to do this. Oh, I don't want that shield yet. I will need it later, but not yet. And I don't want that axe either. Ah, come on. Dang it. Continue. Yeah. This is level 5, yeah. Next one. Level 6. And then after level 6, final boss. Yeah, sometimes making a run for it is the better option. You just don't give the enemy time to reach you. Ah, come on. I thought he was... Sometimes he goes up, but sometimes he goes diagonally. You can just stay right there. I'm not going to wake you up. And here you go again. These guys again. I have to just wait until he's far enough from the ladder. I have enough time to go up and... Okay. Come on, go away. Go away again. Shoo. Come on, work with me here. No. Ah. It's firing in the wrong direction. Okay. Wait for him to go to the right. Come on. Come on, a little more. No. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now this guy. Okay. I think a piece of armor should show up here if I reach this point without any armor. Yep, there it is. Aha. Where's the guy upstairs? There. Oh, okay. Ah, there you are. Ah, get away from me. Nah. Ah. Nah. Okay. I was not expecting that, but that worked. Okay. And now we get to fight Satan. I mean, that's what he's called in the manual. It's the big red demon that stole Princess Prin Prin. Hello. Oh, there. Ah. Boy. Ah. Oh, no. Ah. Aha. Got him. First try, too. Praise the sun. There we go. Final level. The other hard, really hard part. The one with the 5 red demons and red devils, and this one are the hardest levels in the game. Rid of these skulls. Rid of you. Okay, here. I don't want that. Whoa! Come on, really? I don't want that lance. Just hope he doesn't charge at me. This one is a little bit off RNG because sometimes he goes straight at you and you have to try and duck. Okay, now the dragon. So yeah, what were once bosses are now regular enemies. Ah. Okay, over here. Oh, dang it! Now I know where there is an extra armor in this level, but it's best to try and reach. There's another red devil in this level that's a little tricky, so it's better to reach that red devil without losing your armor. Because if you lose the armor at the red devil, then you can get it back. Okay, you're getting a little too close. Oh no. Okay, come on, do a little dance. Now go to the side. Yeah. There we go. Woof. Narrowly escaped the ghost. And now the dragon again. And this knife is actually the best weapon against this dragon. I tried fighting the dragon with the lance that shows up at the bottom there. Very hard. If I lose this knife, it's better to try and grind the ghosts to get another knife than to try and fight him with the lance. Jump over this because I don't want it. Here we go again. The waiting game with this guy. Come on, go on. Come on. No, go that way. Left. Come on. Come on. No, you don't want to go right. You want to go left. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. Aha. See, when I defeated that skull down there, another skull popped up. Sometimes that skull that pops up it jumps around for no reason. I don't know what activates it. So yeah, there's that red devil. The red devils on the side, I can avoid them if I don't fire at them or don't get too close. This one near the ladder, I can't avoid it, and I have to climb the ladder, and then I climb back down to try and fight only him without fighting the other guy. So let's see if I can do this. What? Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. Woo! Got him. But now here's the risky part. You see, if I go up, I could try and kill the big man here with a knife. But if I do that, you notice there's supposed to be a red devil up there. He doesn't show up if I just go with a knife. But once I kill one enemy there, then he shows up and he's aggroed, he's activated. But if I show up there with a shield that showed up back there... Oh, by the way, if I jump here, there's the extra armor. I got that torch because I wasn't going to keep it anyway. I was going to get this shield. And this shield is required to beat this level. Not only because if I reach that top with the knife, you saw that the red devil didn't show up there, but if I reach this area with the shield, the red devil is there. See? For some reason. Aha. And then if I try beating, even if I manage to defeat that red devil, if I try beating the bosses here and beat the stage with the shield, without the shield, it will send me back to the beginning of the last level. Ah, come on. Ah, come on, really? I was really counting on defeating him in midair. But yeah, actually it's nice that I got to explain everything on this first run, because now I don't have to do this, because now comes the tricky part of having to grind in order to get the knife again, because as I said, trying to defeat that dragon with this lance will not work. I'll waste more time attempting to defeat the dragon than I will waste time trying to get the knife again. That's how hard he is. And the shield also wouldn't work with this guy. Doesn't do a lot of damage, I think. So yeah, the big problem with this level is that if you die to the Satan... Oh, nice. Knife already. If you die to the Satan guy with the shield, you have to do this and grind and try and get the knife again. So now I can do another attempt. Well, I'm going to die because I lost already too many precious seconds trying to get the knife. So I'm going to kill myself to get reset and get a full time with a knife. Oh, another attempt. Let's see. Second attempt. Let's go. If I die before defeating the red devil, not that big a deal anyway, because I'll still have the knife and I can just try again. The real problem is if I die after getting the shield. Okay. There's this ghost that always shows up when I'm climbing the ladder. I call him the ladder ghost. He's always showing up right at the worst times. Okay, jump over here. Okay, come on, go there. Yeah. And ha. Okay. There you go. See? I activated the right. Whoa, the guy downstairs and the guy upstairs activated as well. No reason why. Come on. Okay. Okay, I can still do this. Not that hard to defeat that skeleton. As long as I can, don't die by any of the ghosts here, like this guy. They can show up unexpectedly. Go away. It should be fine. Oh. Yeah, I got stuck at the ladder for a little bit there. I get the torch on the way down, so I don't have to jump over it on the way up. A little easier. Okay. See, now whoa! Dang it. Ghosts showing up at the worst time, like I said. Like I said, that red devil doesn't activate if I kill the guys with the shield. If I did this with the knife, if I had done this with the knife, that second red devil would have come down, and I would have to face 2 red devils instead of just 1. So that's another. That was a big roadblock for me. I kept trying to reach that. Trying to reach the Satan guy at the top with the knife, and then going back down to get the shield, and then going back up. I'm trying to kill all the monsters before I got the shield, just to make sure there was no monsters to kill me on the way up. But then that always happened. That second guy always got activated for some reason. I mean, he didn't show up, then he showed up already angry. But then I discovered that it was because of the knife instead of the shield. And if I get the shield before, yay, nice. If I get the shield before reaching that next level, oh yeah, I'm going to kill myself for it, so I don't waste time. If I get the shield before reaching that next level, then the second red devil doesn't activate. So that was a big roadblock for beating this game that I've managed to get through just by deducing what was going on. Okay, one more attempt. Let's go. Trying to be quick so I have more time to face the Satans up there, because yeah, this level, if you take too long, you might run out of time very easily. There's the ghost that always shows up near the ladder, see? You know, if I can defeat the red devil without losing my armor, that would be even best, because then I don't have to waste time coming. Oh, wait, I will have to come down to get the shield anyway, but okay. Wait until his fire extinguishes, then I defeat the skull. He's over there, sometimes he messes up. He drops his magic on top of me while I'm fighting the red devil. Okay. Okay. Come on. Really? Oh, that's okay. Like I said, if I die with my knife still, then I can just try again right away. I don't have to do that grinding. Okay, I'm trying. Try and concentrate this time. So for some reason, I wasn't pulling off the jump while firing backwards move up there. Have to do a little better. Maybe wipe the sweat off the controller. It's getting a little sticky. See? Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, I can get this armor, but yeah, it would be better if I hadn't lost this because then it's better to go reach the Satan fight with full armor. Come on. We have a better chance. Since it's so punishing to lose that fight, it's better to go at it with your best shot. Okay. This one, okay, the skeletons didn't activate. Go away, yeah, go that way. Okay, let's see. See? Yeah, but no, I might as well kill myself. I don't feel safe going to the Satan fight without armor. So the real trick is to at least survive the dragon without losing your armor, because like I said, if you lose your armor at the Red Devil, not a problem. Losing before reaching the Red Devil, that's a problem. Okay. As long as he doesn't charge at me, it's fine, okay. Yeah, there's all these strategies to beating this level. You have to keep in mind. Okay. Got a little stuck at the ladder there, see, I have to wait until I reach the top before pressing to the side, otherwise I get stuck in place. Get there, go there. Yeah. Max DPS. Okay. 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 Good, doing good so far, and jump. Come on. None of my shots caught him. Okay. Okay, now I can get the shield and the armor on the way down. Away. Boing. Oh no. Okay, I can get the armor on the way up. As long as these ghosts don't... What? See? As long as those ghosts don't show up unexpectedly, they're very dangerous. Ah. Okay, he's over there. I can focus on the skeleton. Ah. Oh, don't fire down, don't fire down. Okay. Whoop. Ah. Okay. Okay, things are looking good. I reached the Satan with the armor and with plenty of time. Okay, come on, get lower so I can hit you. Okay. Yeah, there. Ah, but there's a second one. Thought it would be that easy, huh? Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, there I go. Praise the sun, yeah. Finally. And now we have the final boss, Astaroth, who is laughably easy compared to the last level. There you go, and he has the princess. And I have to jump and fire at his top face. Yeah, he has a face on his stomach, but... Whoop. But he has a face on the top, and that's the one I have to hit. Look at that. Oh. I died, but I guess it worked. This room is an illusion and is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead, dauntlessly make rapid progress. Well, I defeated him, but... Yeah. No, it did. It worked. That counted, but... Now I'm here. Yep. Anyone else having a strange sense of deja vu? I could have sworn I've been here before. Right? Anyone else feeling like they've seen this before? So yeah, in this game you actually have to beat twice. Once you reach the end level, it says, oh, it was an illusion, it was a trap. And you have to go back to the beginning. Do it all over again. And a little bit harder, too. This second... no, I don't want this. Ah, what? Okay. What the... What was that? Oh, the magician showed up. And he turned into a frog. Nice. Ah, stupid. Actually, never seen the magician on this version of the game before. Interesting. It must be a rare occurrence, but... But yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I did at the beginning, and that's grind these guys with the items so they drop a knife, so I can have the knife again. So I didn't mind getting this torch. There we go. Got the knife. Yeah. But hey, I did this once before, I can do it again, so... Doesn't matter. You again. Hiya! And now he fires 2 shots. Like I said, this second run through slightly harder than the first. And more knights this time, instead of just 3 or 5 or something. Oh, this one is only 3, okay. Go away. Yeah. You and you, go away. What? Oh, you came out of nowhere. Ah, come on. Just threw a spear right at me. But yeah, the final boss of the game is actually, as you saw, very easy. You just jump and shoot, and avoid his fireballs. And apparently, even if you die at the last shot, it doesn't matter. So getting to the boss is much harder than actually fighting him. That Astaroth, and he shows up. Oh, he shows up later in Ghouls and Ghosts, the Genesis version, as a mini boss. Oh. Aha. Okay. Max DPS, come on. Aha. There you go. Come on. Wish I could catch this in midair, but no. Oh well. Cool that it shows the map of how far your journey is yet to go. Okay, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Avoid. Run away. Whoop. Ouch. Okay. Leap. Leap of faith. And jump. Okay. Yeah, that part not that hard. This part a little harder. Sometimes the bird is too low. Low. Sometimes it's too high. Continue. Can do this. This guy again. And duck. Huh. Ready for you this time. I love the faces these guys make when they get hit in the knife. They look like they're annoyed. Like, ow, 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 quit it, stop it, ow, ow, ow. Okay, no, go away. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the guys up above can shoot their magic below and get in the way. Come on, max DPS. Max DPS failed me. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yep. Wait for the bird. No, no. Whoa. Okay, that worked. Yeah. And jump over here and fire. Fire on the way down. So I know that guy was going to appear, so I preemptively attacked. Got the red bird too. Nice. Okay, now whoop. Jump a little bit here to reach this level. Jump again. Fortunately, these next sets of platforms, I can just walk like this, and I'll reach the other one. They're close enough that I can do that. Okay, now let's see. This guy will jump over me as soon as I start firing him, so... Yep. Get away from me. Okay. But there's a second one. Oh, come on, really? We killed each other with our final shots. If I had my armor, this would not have happened. So what? Better to reach that area with your armor, just in case the game decides to be like that. I think whoa! Dang it. I think the enemies are a little faster too. In the second playthrough, I mean, faster than the first time. Okay, go away. Okay. You can go away too. Nope. Didn't go down fast enough. So yeah, after playing this game quite a while, I kind of learned to like it. I mean, it has a lot of flaws. The controls, like I said, are very finicky. There's a lot of RNG, a lot of BS that the game throws at you, but it can be fun to conquer it. Master all the little intricacies and learn all the patterns so you can be better than the game, even if it throws all that stuff at you. Wait for you to go away. Come on, go away. There you go. Yeah, the knife is definitely the best weapon. Highest firing rate. I don't know how much. I think it does the same amount of damage as the spear or the big sword or the javelin, whatever that is, where you start the one you start with. But it does fire at a faster rate, so... you stupid bird. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, sometimes game works in your favor. Okay, I know you're going to show up some... Okay. Stupid bird. Okay, let's see. If you know that that little white devil is going to show up there, you fire and while on your way down, so you can prepare. So it is possible to learn this game enough to prepare for anything, but yeah, there's still, even if you prepare, there's still a little bit of trollish behavior. Okay, let's do this. Get a couple of free shots before he goes down. Come on. There you go. Next one. Come on, max DPS. There you go. Woohoo! Okay, now very easy first half, then the very hard second half of this level. You just duck and the bats won't reach me. Oh. Little penguin icon there. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. No, we don't want that weapon. Avoid it. Kinda sucks that the weapons don't disappear after a couple seconds. They just stay there indefinitely. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Go away. Go away, you zombies. Okay. Little penguin with glasses. Cute, but... Okay. Here we go again. Oh! No, dang it. I did that in the wrong order. I have to first jump and then jump away. I jumped away and then jumped. But that's fine. I'll start from that checkpoint anyway. But yeah, now I have to deal with 5 red devils in a row and no checkpoint in between. And then a boss at the end. Okay. 2 shots. Whew. Max DPS saved me. Okay. Okay. Okay, number 2. Come on, you had to stop right above me. Okay. Yeah, it would have been better if I hadn't lost the armor, but I can still go try and give it a shot. There are other red devils in this stage, actually. I just figure out this is the best path to fight the least amount. Okay. If you go the wrong direction, you end up waking up and activating another red devil that you don't have to fight. Okay. Can I get you to glitch out of the screen again? Nope. Oh dear. Okay, phew. Okay, sometimes I can avoid this next one if I don't fire at him. And then... Oh no! Ooh, that was close. Sometimes he follows me downwards and very annoying, but okay. Dang it. On the last one. And yeah, trying to avoid his shot and his swoop, very tricky. If there was only one shot, it would be easier, but now that there's 2 shots, even harder. Yeah, sometimes I can get two shots at him. Like if I fire 2 shots on the way up like this, then I can hit him twice as he's going up. And that makes it easier to defeat him on the second flyby. That's it. Come on. There we go. There is some technique to it. If you learn these little tricks and get good at executing them, the game becomes a little more manageable. There you go. Why not to activate both of these at the same time? Okay, can I glitch you again? Oh, nope. Ah! Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Still got my armor though. Okay, what? Jump here. And fall here. Okay, got rid of you. Okay, come on. Okay, got 2 free shots. Whew. Okay, I know this will turn me into a frog, and I know I don't want this. So now I face the dragon with armor. It's gonna go red and then go down. Go this way and get over him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. I mean, this, like I said, this part can get pretty hard if you don't practice those movements of jumping backwards and firing and baiting the red devils for them to swoop while you're jumping. Okay, this one much easier, except for this one tricky jump. This one after this. Okay, now. Got it, first try. I don't have to deal with you. Oh, come on, really? Really? I was trying to jump over him and he pushed me back, and now I didn't reach the checkpoint. Come on. Yeah, more annoying, but not that big a deal. Like I said, this part not that hard. I don't actually have to fight him if I can at least reach the checkpoint after him. Not get knocked back into the hole. Like this. There you go. Run. There, reach the checkpoint. I don't even have to fight him once I respawn after the checkpoint. So that's why I just ignore him and run. And this one I can just make a run for it until I reach another red devil. Then I'll have to face him. Jump to the fire. Ignore the demons, the little imps. This one will turn me into a frog. Okay. Ooh, got him. Which means I can face the boss, the dragon, another dragon, with my armor. Come on. Okay, fire at his body for him to... So weird when he's just a head floating around. There you go. Praise the sun. Okay, here you go again. So I'm guessing this is the castle that we saw in the distance on level 1. It's kind of cool that showed like your destination right at the beginning, and then at the end you reach this big tower, the big demon. What? Okay, come down, your bats. This. Go away. And you go away too. Okay, this guy. Okay. Yeah, see, he changes direction sometimes. It was going diagonally, went down suddenly. Okay, these guys again. I bait them into walking away from the ladder so I can get up. I have time to get up and shoot them enough time. Ah, come on. Okay. Come on, max it, yes. There we go. I wonder, will the armor show up in this second playthrough, or was it only in the first one? Okay, it did show up. Ah, so did a ghost. Okay, I know you're going to show up. Come on, reveal yourself. There you go. Won't catch me by surprise a second time. Okay, he's walking away from the ladder. I can do this. As long as a ghost doesn't show up at the wrong time. Come on. Okay, whoop. Yeah. And now I think the Satan guy also shoots two shots this time. I have to deal with that too. But at least it's only one of them. And good thing about the shield is that it blocks projectiles. So, so I can actually like destroy his little shurikens or whatever with the shield, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Final level, once again. Getting a sense of deja vu. I could have sworn we've been here just a couple minutes ago. Like 30 minutes ago, yeah. We were just here. Okay, let's go. Go through the same motions. Come on. Go. Okay. Come on. Really didn't want to lose my armor to this dragon, but I still have a shot. If I can defeat the red devil without taking damage, then I can go back and get the armor and defeat and face the two Satans with full armor. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can I do it? Woo, I did it. Nice. So now I can pick up this torch. Doesn't matter. I won't carry it long anyway. Get the extra armor here. Avoid the ghosts as much as possible. I think they show up more often in the second playthrough. Or maybe it's just my impression. So unnerving when they narrowly miss me. Okay, go away. Come on, go away. Walk away. There we go. Come on. You stupid ghost. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, see, these ghosts showing up out of nowhere are the biggest issues when going up with the shield. Well, now, let's do the grind. Until we get the knife again. Kill them until one with the pot shows up. Hopefully we'll get the knife on the first try, because sometimes they'll drop another weapon, one that we don't want. Or sometimes they'll drop an armor. I mean, the armor that just does give you points. So it is a bit of a... Whoa. Okay. It is a little bit of a gamble. Okay. Please give me a knife. Please give me a knife. Come on. Nope. Okay. We can stay here and try again. I wonder, does he give me a knife if I'm full armor? Does being in armor or outside of armor affect what the item that drops is? I actually not quite sure if that affects the RNG. Come on. Okay. Ah, the javelin. No, I don't want the javelin. You know what? Just kill me. I don't want to risk getting the javelin and then they're dropping a shield, so I might as well just keep the shield. Sometimes it did that. Sometimes it'll drop the wrong weapon. I don't want to risk it. So. The shield also has limited range, see? Look at that. Ah, come on. I want to stay in armor just to see what would happen. Stupid. Come on. Give me a knife, give me a knife, give me a knife. Really hope I don't like shoot down the item pot and it breaks and it's a knife, but then I die for some projectile or something. I think that happened once when I played this before. It's really unnerving. Oh, come on, give me... Come back here. Okay, let's see what the next pot brings. Yeah, this is a kind of annoying part of the game that you have to do this in order to progress. I mean, the game, this stage does give you a javelin, the lance or so, or whatever in the very beginning, but like I said before, it's very... Oh, nice. Very hard to defeat the dragon with this javelin. It's much easier with the knife. Okay. Kill myself so I can have more time. More shots. Let's go. Try not to get killed by random ghosts this time. Or at least maybe remember where they show up. Maybe they show up at specific places, and as long as I'm not in those places, they won't take me by surprise. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to reach the end of this stage. Oh no, forgot. Yeah, I forgot that the dragon did that. Didn't remember his patterns. Not okay. I'm ignoring the armor for now because I want to try and defeat the Red Devil without taking damage. Oh, see? If I had gotten the armor, I would have lost the armor there, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to the final battle with no armor. Might as well try from the beginning with the knife. Whoop. Almost forgot about the skeleton there. This time trying to remember the patterns of the dragon. So don't get caught off guard. Remember that there's a ghost that likes to show up right as I'm climbing the ladder. Okay. Oh yeah, jumping. To jump up over the dragon, not... Okay. He goes up and then goes back down and I jump over him. Okay. Just as I was saying, I needed to remember his patterns. I forget his patterns. Oh no, not you, come on. Go away. Stupid ghost. Come up here so I can kill you. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh no, you're getting too close. Ah. Yeah, that's another RNG issue. Sometimes the guy, this unicorn boss, will go back and forth and stay on the left side, but sometimes you'll just charge at me on the ladder. At least this RNG part is very near the beginning, so yeah, if I die or if I lose my armor to this guy, not that big a deal to restart. And I can go down the ladder and wait for him to do this and step away from the ladder so I can go back up and fire at him, but a little tricky to go back to the ladder and drop down in time while he's approaching. Yeah, it's better if he doesn't approach at all. That way I can defeat him faster. Oh no! Okay, like I said, try again. Have you seen the other versions of the... have you seen the sequel of this game, Ghouls and Ghosts on the Genesis? Or Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES? The music and sound effects are much better in the later versions. Okay, over here. Oh, nice. Already finished him off. I grew up looking and kind of admiring the look of Ghouls and Ghosts for the Genesis. Even though I never owned the Genesis, I always liked seeing the images of that game on magazines, and whenever I played it on other people's consoles. Okay, now I can afford to lose lose one arm. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, the SNES version I don't think I can beat. That one much harder. I mean, the double jump makes it things a little easier, but also a little harder to control, because you kind of can double jump at any point of your first jump, so very tricky to precisely jump where you want sometimes. And there's a whole issue of not having infinite continues. Or you can be at the end of the game and run out of continues and get a permanent game over. This would be very frustrating. In the Genesis version and in this version, they all have infinite continues, so you can try as long as you want, as long as you have the patience. Keep trying. Don't have to worry about losing all your progress. But yeah, in the SNES version you can. So I don't think I'll be trying that one as a challenge. Okay, so far so good. Come on. Okay, so far so good. I can go back and get the armor, with the extra armor. As long as I don't die by these stinking ghosts. Quickly so I don't lose time. Almost got me, huh? Pay attention for they show up their faces show up first, and then whoa. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, I know. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Okay. Come on, almost there. Okay, now I just have to worry about these guys. Okay, come on. Whoop. Okay, one down. Second one, come on. And with the armor, so... as I was saying... Pretty good to do this with armor. Okay. Ah, oh. Almost got me. Okay, come on. Come on, I don't have all day. I only have 50 seconds. Ah! Come on. No! Ah! Ah! Here we go again. Yeah, very close. I actually don't know how close I got to beating him, but yeah. I have to work on the timing, and I kind of have to work on knowing how long before he stays in the air and he swoops down. Because if he swoops down as I'm jumping, there's no avoiding him. I have to try not to jump too late. Come on, give me my knife back. Okay. Come on. Yay, knife back. And now I kill myself because I lost a couple seconds there that I don't want to impede. Yeah, at least I'm getting lucky enough that I'm getting the knife right away, as I don't have to grind for too long. There was another time, when I was practicing this, that every time I tried getting a new weapon, it was either a javelin or a shield or an axe, everything except the knife. Whoa! The knife went right over you. Yeah, this time, it's nice that the knife is one of the first weapons that I'm getting. Okay. Almost, yeah. Still under 2 hours, so not that long. I mean, it does suck that you have to beat this game twice, but at least one playthrough of the game doesn't take that long. It's like it only take 1 hour or half an hour to reach this final level. So yeah, it's not that big a deal to go through it again if it takes so little time to do it. There it is, the ghost that likes to show up on the ladders. Although there was that one time when I took like an hour for me to reach the final level, and then 2 hours to actually beat the final level. So yeah, this level can really increase your playtime. This level alone. Oh no! Jump a little too early. Okay, come on. Ah. Yeah, I really have to try and bait him and jump right as he's about to swoop so I can avoid him, but sometimes I jump a little too early, a little too late, and then I get hit. Okay. But yeah, as you saw, the big boss at the end of this, very easy. Whoa! So as long as I can defeat those two Satan enemies with the shield, then yeah, everything, the rest of the playthrough is very easy. Ah, come on, really? Yeah, no, come on, kill me. Not going to bother. Sometimes the dragon fires a projectile that hits me. Dropping a couple frames there. Okay. Okay. Come on, RNG, help me out. See, it helped me out there. It went to the left right as he was in front of me. Okay. Now don't fire your projectiles, please. Okay. Managed to hit him before he did the first swoop. Okay, now I'm gonna try and wait a little bit longer after the Red Devil fires his first couple shots. This works. Whoa, and now. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, got him. And I can go back. Get the armor, get the shield. Don't get hit. And then defeat the Satan enemies. Whoops. It's okay, I can get the armor on the way up. As long as I don't get hit and don't die with the shield. Oops. Don't get stuck on the ladder. Don't lose too much time. Okay. Come on, help me out here. Oh no! Oh no! I got a little too greedy and climbed the ladder too early because I was worried about the ghosts showing up. Okay, let's do this. Hard mode, activate. Whoop! Yeah. The mental damage got me too. I was not feeling that run. Yeah, I keep worried that if I stick around too long at any one place, a ghost will show up and make me lose my armor. So I rushed too much, but ironically, that caused me to lose my armor. Do sound like wailing banshees or something. These ghosties that do this weird sound. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that was just an armor. Wait for the next one. Yeah, it is kind of random with what item gets dropped. So, like I said, I've been lucky so far that I've been getting a knife very early. At least that one wasn't one with the pot. He shows up like, oh, there we go. Nice. See? I'm getting lucky. Now I kill myself so I have more time. It is kind of annoying that the knife, whatever weapon you have, remains when you die and even when you get a continue. I mean, it is annoying, but at the same time, it's better this way, because if I lost the knife when I had a game over, and I'd have to do this every 3 lives, would be even more of a pain in the ass. escaped his projectile and escaped the ladder ghost there. Okay, yeah, all this practice is making me a little better with each run, each attempt. The big hurdles are that the Red Devil, this one, the ghosts on the way up, and then the 2 Satans. Whoop. Okay. One more attempt. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Okay, go away. No. So stressful. Never know where they're coming from. Ready to jump or shoot at anything that moves. Okay, step away from the ladder. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Now if I can avoid all the ghosties. Okay, looking good. Now one more try. Oh no, okay. Blocked. Oh no! Why did I jump there? Dang it. Ah, come on. Come on! Ah! Stupid. By going down the ladder, I made him go lower than that floor, and that made him much harder to dodge. Oh well. Yeah. Very heartbreaking at sometimes, the kind of mistakes that you make that can cost an attempt. Yeah, these kind of retro games is all about getting so good at the game that even if you take into account these failed attempts, they become like rarer and rarer, you know? It's all about controlling probability. When you first try it, the probability that you'll fail is much higher, but as you get better and better at the game, there's still a chance that you'll fail, but probability goes a little down. So with each, I'd like to think that with each attempt that I'm making, the probability that I'll fail the next one gets slightly lower. Until eventually the probability becomes almost zero, and then you could do it. That's the only way you can do it. Zero that you fail, I mean. Okay. Knife, yeah. Like I said, there's that silver lining that most of my first drops have been the knife, so I'm not wasting too much time with this kind of item farming, grinding. Okay, one more attempt, let's go. Yeah, spent almost half an hour in this level already, or 20 minutes on this level. Might take longer to beat this level than to beat the rest of the entire game. Hey, it happened before. There was on my earlier attempts. It took me like 2 hours to beat this level and 1 hour to reach this level. So what? See? Ladder ghost. He got me. Stupid. Loves showing up as soon as I'm climbing a ladder. That's why I call him Ladder Ghost. But yeah, there's still a chance that I might defeat the Red Devil without taking damage, so let's give it a shot. Not if I miss all my shots like this. Yeah, no. That was horrible. Mm. Okay, still have the knife though, so... Okay, come on, RNG, help me out. Nope. RNG, you failed me. Gotta remember to press select twice and then start. If I press start right away, if I get too eager, like, start, then I have to start all over again, and I'm not doing that, so... Come on, RNG. Work with me here. Okay. The controller is starting to get sticky too because of the hand sweat. Dang it. What? And ladder ghost got me. Think. Maybe I'll bait him. I go up the ladder and then stop and then wait for him to show up. I wonder if I'm still damaging him even if when he's off screen. Let's not be greedy this time. Jump here, then jump. And get over here. And some more. Ah, and he fired his projectile. Freaking thing. There goes Ladder Ghost. Fricker, or something. Step away from the ladder. Whoa! So I can duck and get the skull. Come on, wake up. And it got me. Okay. Yes, he was about to charge at me, but thankfully got him before. Ah. And jump. And attack again. Ah, dodge that projectile, but I got him. Okay. Still have to remember the dragon's flight pattern. Haven't got that quite down yet. Okay, here, okay. This one. Okay, come on, Red Devil, your turn. Nope, okay, survive that. No, but didn't survive that one. Got a shot going under me, a shot going above me, and he coming in from the center, so. Okay, continue. If it weren't for the infinite continues, I wouldn't even bother trying this game. Look at how many times I've used up continues. But yeah, there are other games that I've attempted, other hard retro games that I've attempted. Also, I mean not on stream, but I've also beaten like Ninja Gaiden and the first Castlevania, but they all happen to also be games that have infinite continues, and that's the only way I was able to do that. Over here. Oh, got him. And Ladder Ghost showing up. I think the real hard game that I got that I managed to beat on stream was Double Dragon. That one doesn't have infinite continues. I had to actually do multiple attempts before I managed to beat it. At least it's short. I mean, maybe yeah. Okay, come on. Hit him. Oh. Okay, he went off the screen. I don't want to risk him showing back up. Come on. Okay. Okay, I guess that worked. Go away, you ghosty. No one likes you. Okay, don't shoot down. Oh, no! Two ghosties, really? And I died. The things I have to put up with. Right when I got lucky enough to get rid of the Red Devil by glitching him out of the screen, I get unlucky enough to. Oh, I didn't even. Now that I think about it, I didn't even use the first armor. I could have just kept going and. I mean, if I lost the armor there, I could have kept going and picked up the extra armor on the way back up. But I got so frustrated that I let him kill me. Dang it. I have to keep in mind when I still have the extra armor, so I don't get so frustrated when I lose the armor after getting the shield. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, knife. Give me a knife. Huh? Yeah, the ghost firing down unexpectedly when they're very close to you is also very annoying. Like, see, you don't know exactly when. Whoa! When they're going to fire at you. Okay, come on, give me a knife. No, I want a knife. My luck is running out. Oh dear. I mean, I can just stay here and do this while the timer runs out and then die and do the same thing all over again. Until I get a knife. But I also don't want the stream to end quicker too. Getting late here. You just have to remember to be extra cautious with the... Oh, come on. Really? Get back here. Yeah, other times when they showed up, he left the screen and didn't come back. This time he did come back. He did come back. I really hope that wasn't a knife. It says it either. Ah, come on. See? Shooting down right as he passes over. I just gotta... Can't let him fly over me. Just jump and shoot before he gets the chance. Bang. Gotta train myself to defeat these ghosts as soon as they appear, so I... that I don't have the same trouble as before with the other two. Come on. Next one. Nope. I'm waiting. Still not high enough. Okay, what? Come on, where's my item? And don't show up on the left side of the screen. I said no. What did I tell you? Told you not to show up here, and he shows up here. Not letting you catch me by surprise again. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay. Don't want the axe. I guess better than nothing. This, I guess, will show why it's not a good weapon. It doesn't fly on a straight line. Still better than the flame, though, but yeah, not the best. I guess it's kind of nice that it goes a little bit beyond your head, so you can get enemies that are slightly above you. But yeah, it kind of any weapon that doesn't have a good range is a bad one. Also, not good rate of fire, so you can only fire 2 at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can only be 2 on the screen. And now the knife, you can fire a bunch of them at, I think, 3. Okay, yeah, time was running out anyway. Try again. So many things that can go wrong. It's kind of just have to pray that none of them go wrong on your attempt. Yeah, I noticed that the axe kind of broke a bunch of skulls all at once. Maybe there is something to this one, but you can use it to. You can use it to kind of defeat a bunch of enemies at once. Actually, I wonder how he would do against. Never mind. I was wondering how he would do against the dragon, but oh well. Got the shield again. I wonder if any speedrunners like figured out the code for getting the item they want. Sometimes they do that, I mean, with these retro games. They kind of know exactly what from which part of the memory of the game the item selection gets pulled from, and they can manipulate like the points system or the counter, the seconds, to get the right memory, the right value into the memory to pull the right item. Very impressive, like when they do that. Well, I was wondering if would there be a way to figure out. Okay, knife, axe again. Okay, let's give it a shot. Because as long as I can get past the As long as I can get past the dragon and the goblin, then I and defeat the red devil. Then it's fine. I mean, I prefer the knife because it's better than it's the best weapon in the game basically. And I know that the lance isn't enough. Let's try this one at least. See, yeah, the axe not even good enough for this guy. The javelin is good enough against that guy, but not good enough against the dragon. The knife is the one that's good enough against all of them. See, look at that. Axe destroying all the skulls in one shot. I wonder, will it give me the shield if I'm carrying the axe? Will it give me a knife if I'm carrying the javelin? Is the weapon that I have, the current weapon that I currently have, affected at all? No, but then every time I had the shield before, I got a knife. So yeah. As I was wondering before, is the fact that I have armor or not, does that affect what item I get? I don't know. Yeah, knowing that there's a chance that I might not get the knife right away, that's what really makes me worried about losing the battle against the two Satans up there when I got the shield. There is a chance I'll get the knife right away. There's a chance I won't, so that gives me a little bit of anxiety when... Okay. Come on, knife. Yeah. Finally. But yeah, like I said before, whatever time it took me to get the knife this time, it would have taken me much longer to attempt to defeat the dragon with the javelin that the level provides at the beginning. So it wouldn't have been worth it to just give up on the knife and try it with the javelin. I tried this before. Did not work out. No matter how much I tried, like learning the patterns of the dragon and avoiding him every time, I always... the javelin just took too long to defeat him. Compared to the knife that takes him out right away. See, look at that. Whoa. And Ladder Ghost didn't catch me this time. Okay. Let's try again. Get my head in the game. Okay. You notice how no ghosts showing up this time. They only show up once I actually have the shield. Okay. Whoa. And I still have the extra armor down there. Nice. So I can, if I lose the armor, I can theoretically go back down and get it, but I'm also losing a lot of seconds if I do that. Okay, no. Haha. Oh no. Okay, no, okay, no, okay. Ah. So yeah. Going back down to get this extra armor can cost me some precious seconds, but it can also mean the difference between victory and failure, so... Okay, no, hang on. Yeah, wanted to get rid of this ghost before he shot at me from above. Ah, okay. Okay, let's go. Don't screw it up this time. Whoa. Okay. Don't stand on the ladder so I can duck and not... Okay. Pay attention to his timing. Okay, Okay. Okay, just gotta be cautious. Next one. Come on, get rid of his projectile. Duck. Duck again. Okay. Duck again. Okay. Get rid of his projectiles. Oh, okay. Phew. Okay, come on. A little bit at a time. No problem. You don't have to hurry. Yeah, you have 40 seconds. Okay. Ah. Got it. Now I just have to finish off Astaroth, the big bad, who is very easy, and I win the game. Come on, if you get too close, I'll just jump away. Ah, took off my armor, huh? And you're dead. Congratulations, this story is happy end. Thank you. Being the wise and courageous knight that you are, you feel strength welling in your body. Return to starting point, challenge again. No thank you. I will not. Oh dear. So that was it. That was Ghosts and Goblins. Challenge complete. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you took you how much? 2 hours and 20 minutes to get it complete. There we have it. Yep. Let's see what my next... Yeah, my schedule is still the same. Next Tuesday I'll be playing Grim Fandango. Then the Sunday after that, Ultima Underworld, the finale. And then the week after that, Sanitarium Part 3. Which might be the last part, so yeah, if you like these kind of retro games, make sure to follow the channel. Sometimes I play retro platformers, retro RPGs, and point-and-click adventure games and stuff. And you can catch my previous playthroughs of other really hard games on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.